making the right thing easy and the wrong thing hard is a concept that works really well for horses. And you can use this concept in a lot of different situations with horses. I use this concept quite a bit with my horses. So the reason that this concept really works well with horses is because you teach them to want to do the right thing. Horses are lazy by nature, and they do want to follow the path of least resistance. So by using this concept of making the right thing easy, which is what you want them to do, instead of the wrong thing, which is what they want to do, and the difficult thing that they're going to have to do is working them, making them work, and the easy thing is less work, okay? So horses, they don't want to do that much work. So that's why this concept works really well. So for most horses, I guess. But I'm going to demonstrate to you 3, very common situations that I see riders struggle with their horses. And if they use this concept, they're going to be able to teach the horse to want to do the right thing. And that's what you want them to do, okay? So the first one is horses that won't stand still while being mounted or won't stand still on a loose rein, okay? The second one is horses that refuse to go forward, and the third one's going to be horses that are sour. So that could be gait sour, buddy sour, barn sour, things like that. So the first one is, Charlie, he does stand while I mount, and he does stand on a loose rein, but I'm going to demonstrate this anyway. So say that, that Charlie just will not stand here on a loose rein. Well, what I'm not going to do is force him to stand still. If he doesn't want to stand still, and I'm not going to make him to stand still. I am going to teach him to want to stand still, and I do that by doing what he wants, which is he wants to move, then we'll move. So, it don't matter what exercise you do, but, if Charlie didn't want to stand still, on a loose rein, then I'm going to move him around. I'm going to make him work. I'll say, you don't want to stand still, you want to move, let's move. And I would do that, for a while, and bring him back, and then offer him to stand still on a loose rein, okay? Sorry, Charlie, he was asleep. But this also works for horses that don't want to stand still while you're trying to mount, okay? It's the same concept. You're not going to force them to stand still. They want to move, let them move. Move them around, make them work. You might have to make them feel a little bit uncomfortable, and then bring them back and ask them if they want to stand still. So this concept teaches the horse to want to stand still. So the next one is horses that refuse to go forward. So if you have a horse that just stops, plants his feet, and just says, no, I'm not going forward anymore. Instead, it's really natural what we want to do, especially as beginners. We want to kick and prod, and, if we have a stick or a whip, we want to tap or spank their butt, trying to get them to go forward. But what that could do is cause a situation to become worse. You could actually just cause an argument between you and your horse. So instead of arguing, trying to get them to go forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the opposite. Because if they're not wanting to go forward, then they're probably not thinking forward. It's very possible they might be thinking backwards. So if they're not wanting to go forward, I'm saying, you don't have to go forward. If you don't want to go forward, we're not going to go forward. But we're going to go backwards. And I would continue backing them up until they got sticky feet. And then ask them again, you want to go forward? And if they still didn't want to go forward, then again, I would ask them to back up. I'd say, come on, you didn't want to go forward, so you must want to go backwards. And I would continue backing them up until he decided that, yeah, it's a lot easier to just go forward. Sorry, Charlie. But anyways, so that's why that concept works. It teaches them to want to go forward. So the next one is sour. So when horses are sour, that can be, buddy sour, barn sour, gait sour. So for example, I'm in my small pasture, my gate is over there. So imagine that I just bring Charlie in here and, I'm trying to work with him, and the whole time he's just trying to get over to the gate. So that's telling me that his mind is not on me, that his mind is on the gate. So this training session, this ride is just going to be, become very unproductive. So instead of trying to, keep him away from that gate, I want to get his mind back on me. So I do that by allowing him to go to the gate. I would say, okay, you want to go to the gate? Let's go to the gate. But as soon as I got to the gate, I would work his feet. I'd move his butt around. I would get his heart rate up and say, you wanted to be here, so we're here, but we're going to work, and we're going to work hard. And then after a while, I do that for a few minutes, and then I take them away from the gate, let them walk, let them relax, and the horse learns that it's just a lot easier to be, away from the gate. So by allowing them to go to the gate, you're teaching them to not want to be by the gate, and by teaching them that, you're going to get their focus back on you instead of, if they're wanting to be at the gate, their mind is not on you. It's on that gate or their friends or the trailer, or, wherever they're wanting to be. So let them go wherever they want to go. But when you get there, work them for a while, take them away, relax, just let them walk. And if they still want to go there, just keep going there until they decide that they do not want to be, at the gate or at their friends or, wherever. So, okay. So those are just a few situations. And there's many more situations that this concept works, and I really hope that helped. So make the right thing easy, the wrong thing hard. And until next time, Charlie and I thank you for watching. Bye-bye.